Welcome. So, we are here today to talk about The Have and the Have Not, Season 6, Episode 4, A Good Man. We're going to get into it. Some reason, I don't know what happened to my video I did for 3. I'll probably go look that up and come back, and if need be, I'll redo it. And that's not a problem. But anyway, this episode starts with Landon talking to Charles. And of course, Charles is all distraught and drinking, and he really trying to get Candace off his mind. And he misses Boo, and things ain't go the way he thought they would. And he was so attracted to her, like I said before, because she was broken, and they came from nothing and are hustlers and all that stuff. So he went on with a little rant, being frustrated about not having a normal life, like being able to go take his kids to the park, riding his motorcycle, doing things that he would normally be able to do without Secret Service being present. So Landon suggests to set him up on a date because he was trying to find a way to cheer him up, help him move forward, whatever it is he needed to do. But again, Charles is still stuck on Candace, talking about how much when he spent time with her, he felt free. And again, Landon encouraged him to have fun. And he was like, well, what am I going to be able to do to have fun? But anyway, they kick it. They start drinking, getting toe up together. One of the things that Charles did say, he said he gave up Charles, which is his true self, for the Oval, which is like very important because I think that is true what happens. And then he said he understands how presidents become gray within the first year because they're not truly happy and able to live their normal lives. So they start drinking together. Next scene, Veronica. Veronica this is so funny to me because this whole damn scene gave me life. Veronica was sitting in the bed looking at old videos of when her and David got married, and she was in her gown and they was around everybody and they was just so in love, and she was talking about how she was gonna have all them babies and all that. And then the scene comes in and the damn dude laying in the fucking bed. I was like, hold up. How you remember? Anyway, girl, that's what she was doing. That's her life. So she said, he used to love me, now he hates me. So she's still in that zone. So the little boy saw it. I can't remember his name. I can't keep up with these people bays. So if somebody has a bay, I'm gonna let you know who bay it is. Veronica's bay. Try to basically tell her, stop focusing on this. This is something, it's kind of getting, you continue to focus on this, and are you okay? This is a little insane. So he continues so much to where he suggests the damn lady need a psychiatrist or a fucking pediatrician. I was like, do he even know what the fuck they do? But anyway, girl. So at that point, Veronica was like, look, you're not going to keep disrespecting me. She demands him to give her an apology. He told her, he said, I'm not apologizing for what I see, and basically, whatever. So then she tells him to get out, like she always does. He don't go nowhere. So she said, that's okay, lay back down. No, before she tell him to go ahead and lay down, he called her crazy bitch. She started acting crazy. Child, she started windmilling and hitting him and stuff. And then, he ended up laying down. I was like, why he still here? I would have had to go home, get my coat, and go on about my business. But no, he stayed there. So she goes downstairs in her own house and starts boiling grits. Now, I just remember some of the things that already happened with Veronica in the past. Veronica is so crazy. She set her own damn house on fire. And want her damn husband inside the house. Yeah. So this young man, he don't know, but she don't know how crazy he is either. This gonna be good, y'all. That's them for right now. So Charles and Landon, you know, of course they laughing, kicking and drinking, getting so up. Oh, so they're sitting on the couch, and I guess, you know, Charles is like, okay, I'm gonna get in the bed, whatever, like that. So he get up, he a little staggering, a little tipsy, whatever. So Landon, you know, he trying to help him. He help him walk him to the bed. I said, okay, that's cute. So when he gets to the bed, he started taking the man's shoes off. He started helping with his belts. And so Charles so told me, like, oh, I can't even take my stuff off. I'm just toe up. You know, he laughing it off because it's probably embarrassing. He probably like, damn, I done got that fucked up. He started taking the man's shirt off. I said, hold on, what? Then he started looking hot in his, you know, like he was getting turned on. I said, Lord, this man gonna get his feelings hurt. Charles don't want him. So at that point, Charles was like, I just want something to help me get this off my mind. Landon said, I can help you do that. Bitch. I was like, oh shit. No, he not about. So, you know, Charles laid out on the bed and stuff. He drunk, you know. He got nothing but his pants on at that time, y'all. This motherfucker started unzipping his pants. He was like, what you doing? Like, you know. And he go, you know, he go off on him like, cause he for real. Unzip this man's pants. Landon looked like so humiliated, and he was just like, oh shit, I really fucked up. So Landon leave the room or whatever. That was funny. Rocky and Candy, well, Rocky of course work at the bar. Candace down in Harvesty. She down at the bar, ain't got nowhere to go because she ain't gonna be with old boy. So him and her, they had their little words or whatever. And she reminded him, you know, I whoop your bitch ass. But he insinuated that she took care of what's his name? The dude that fell out the window. She was like, oh, so you trying to claim I did something to him even though he fell out the window. That's old stuff. But anyway, Landon arrives. Okay? So Landon come down there, get him a drink or whatever. He was like, look, I need me a double shot. I can't believe So he says to Candace, he was like, oh my God, I almost lost my I think I ruined my job or whatever. So she like, well, what happened? This dummy tells her what he did. Then he gonna say to her that she gave him the idea that Charles might have been gay. She was like, no, I was joking. He was like, you're evil and all that crazy stuff like that. But I was like, just because she was upset in a moment and accused that man of being gay and asked him, were you together, and was she his, beard, supposed to be his beard, you took that as your opportunity to wait for that man to have a weak moment and do what you do. So after they had their little words, he left, called, told her, I hate you, bitch, and all that, whatever. That's that. Next. So Sarah gets, she pulls up and finds out somebody in her trunk, open the trunk, is Wyatt, of course. He was asking her for money, of course, he needed a fix. He asked her for a damn purse. She was like, are you trying to rob me? He was like, no, bitch, I want some drugs. The normal Wyatt stuff. So she tells him, oh, okay, well, come with me with my boss right quick, and then I'll take you to my house, and I give you some money. He goes with her. So, of course, at this point, the DEA has Wyatt. Wyatt is on his way to the DEA. That was the main thing that Jim was trying to prevent him from doing, along with getting high. when he hired Leo and his other little bodyguards. But of course, it didn't work. So, Candace calls Mitch, to ask about her brother. He tells her, oh, he's at home with your mom, and stuff like that. So Mitch, of course, he asks, oh, so you with the president now? And dang, how you do that? No, trying to be in her business. And she's like, no, I'm not with him. So she said she was going to come down there, I guess, meet him face to face, talk about some things. Mitch, talks to his uncle Vinny. So he finally asks him, is the family gonna leave him alone? Are they still, is it still a hit out on him for the money about the money situation? And he was like, well, we didn't actually go after him. And he was like, I do want my money. He said, but we don't have a hit. He said it was Jim that had somebody come after him for his $8 million. So with that being said, he said he was sent specifically to scare him and continue to mess with him until that money comes back to Jim, the $8 million. So that's when Vinny was like, well, shit, he owed me interest. That motherfucker sitting with $8 million in his bank account. He can't even get my money. Vinny won't hear for that shit. So, of course, that was a lot of stuff that Mitch didn't know about. So, of course, he had to go see his friend about it. Yeah. Nurse Bay. So now Nurse Bay finally comes to the house to help David change his bandages and whatever, get him together and get him situated. So David started talking about what the bitch did to him, which is Veronica and Erica, and he was basically talking about he's scared what he might do to her. Nurse Bay, he was a little uncomfortable sitting around listening to the conversation that he was having with Jeffrey because, realistically, that was his mom, and both of them don't like her ass. So he was like, well, damn, do I need to go in the living room? So, he was like, no, you don't need to leave or whatever like that. So, he told his son he loved him. He ends up talking to Jim, telling Jim about what Veronica and Candace did. And basically, in so many words, he like, look, I'm going to kill that bitch. And Jim like, well, I'm going to be the grieving friend. See, my fucking problem with that conversation that these two people had, because both of y'all were judges, and you are both currently under investigation by the DEA. Well, if not, at least one of them, which is Jim and his wife. Don't you think they got your motherfucking phone tapped? See, that's how I motherfucking think. But apparently, they ain't thinking about that. They just talking. And David ain't even on pain meds. He said he wanted to feel the pain so it could remind him. And, so he can fuck around and be mad all over again. And, be mad because he gonna get her. So, again, girl, I don't know. But anyway, so Jim asked Leo about Wyatt. Of course, he couldn't find him. He told him to go look back on the security camera. He said because around the time that he had one by the door and the other one was walking the perimeter, Wyatt could have slipped, with the girl Sarah. He come back and confirmed that the boy in the trunk. Bitch, we already knew that last episode. Wyatt got the fuck out of there. He shimmied down the damn curtain outside the balcony. Like a teenage girl. Anyway, so Derek and Hannah, they in bed and all that stuff there. Derek, he was like, girl, he was like, trying to get him some. He a man. So he told her she was a tease. It was like, why you ain't come to bed, in one of them big gowns you normally wear. You come in here with this cute, sexy outfit or whatever. She was like, no, I'm not trying to be a tease. She said, well, I did want to feel pretty. They had whatever conversation. Basically, she ain't giving him none. Benny bring his grown tail in the room and get in the bed with his mama, talking about he ain't feeling good and he need her to help him. So, of course, Derek is getting ready to leave, which I think is not a good thing. She need a man close by her house because she don't even fucking know the people come to get me their ass. Anyway, and hopefully they don't fuck with my Hannah. But, so Derek ended up, she walked him to, oh, she was gonna walk him to the door. He was also, you don't gotta walk him to the door. He know where it's at. What? Anyway, so Catherine called her bae, orders her bae to get her some dick. Bae was like, look, I'm scared. Jim threatened me with the inches of my life. Like, I ain't gonna be able to do it. So she got mad and told him she want every inch that he has. Basically, like, look. So she was like, well, you can come over here, whatever. He was like, where is he? He's talking about the house that you shared with him. And she was like, yeah. He was like, nah. So she was like, well, I'm gonna come over your house. Text me the address. Text it right now. So she going to get her some dick. Anyway, so Jeffrey and Nurse Bae, they sit and have a conversation or whatever, and they're talking about how what started out with Jeffrey suggesting the Nurse Bae go, to the guest bedroom, and he was like, oh, so I gotta go to the guest bedroom. You ain't mind kissing me, but you want me to go over here. So he like, well, you must be still into Justin. And he was like, no, I'm not into him or whatever like that. So I guess he was saying I guess Jeffrey ended up asking Bae his body count. So Bae couldn't really answer, but Jeffrey was like, yeah, I had 2 people. And so he was like, let me guess. He was, one of them, he was like, yeah, he was my second. And I did a lot of things with him and stuff like that. So it kind of started making sense to Nurse Bae about what was going on. So at the end of this episode, while they're talking, it's a red dot pointing straight at Jeffrey's head. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, and the episode basically ends like that. This is a good episode. Last week was jumping. I'm gonna have to get back with y'all on that one. But anyway, so this is a really, really good episode. Girl, I'm just concerned for Veronica, because if she burned that boy with grits, David might not have to be the one to kill her ass, because it might be him. They better hope Wyatt don't talk, because Wyatt might talk for a bag of coke right now. Like, yeah, not might, he is. So, and plus he was already one of the ones that told about, he already told on his parents. So basically he was the one that was willing to testify against them. So anyway, girl, that was the episode. I hope you liked the video. I'm gonna get back with you. Y'all stay blessed.